Alright, I hope the game doesn't take too much of a shite. Anyway, let's just get started with the real meat of this, which is playing this game with only level up moves. So far, I've already done Pika Cup and Petite Cup on stream, and I think I'm gonna do Poké Cup, all the divisions, and then I'm gonna do Prime Cup, and then I'm gonna move on to Gym Leader Castle. Let's get started here. No, game's still taking... Game's being real picky here. I hope I'll fix it by doing that. If not, if that doesn't help, then I'll lower the stream to 20 frames per second. Alright, so, since last time I've added a whole lot of Pokemon to my boxes for use of... Wait, am I using the right... Yellow? Yeah. Actually, wait, I won't be able to show off every Pokemon by being in Poké Cup, so let me move on to Prime Cup real quick to show off my Pokemon. I've added all the Pokemon I'm going to be using for this game. Starting in box 10? Yeah, about box 10. Nothing changed for the Pika Cup team. Just my usual 3 level 20s and 3 level 15s. I fixed the Growlithe. It no longer has Growl, and it knows Roar instead, which is going to be extremely useless. Let me explain the nicknames. Wham-ish is like a joke about the favor lady. She sometimes asks for whamish things. I don't know why I gave it to... Oh right. I gave the nickname Whamish to Alakazam because there's a fisherman who uses an Alakazam called Zamish. Sign is, well, from Pokemon Snap. You take a picture of the Dugtrio Mountain and it's like, sign? Give up. Based off the Pokedex entry in Sun and Moon, there is no hope. Give up. I'm die, cause... Corone. I'm a die. Thank you forever. Rocky is... Well, you trade Bellsprout for an Onix, and the Onix is named Rocky. Neutral Air. It's because Dragonair ends with N-Air, and N-Air is like an abbreviation for neutral air attack in Smash Bros, so I just call it neutral air because of that. Can't put Bulbasaur in GTS, no sorry, gotta call it Bum is Sore. Gigantamax Pikachu. I got lost in Digmett's cave. Geodud. Ghost, well, Ghastly's Japanese name. Roar, Pico! Now, for the new Pokemon, Venusaur. That's about as good as you can get a Venusaur with only level up moves. I'm sure people who watch anime know what Venusaur is. Rhyhorn. Because Charizard and Rhyhorn totally have different cries. Can't do much with the moveset there. I'm sure Growl will be useful. It probably won't be. Some people think Dugtrio is an Earthquake. So that's why I gave it Earthquake. Trade LMFAO. That sure is an Alakazam with Psychic and 3 other moves, which is probably all it needs, honestly. Honestly, the only difference between competitive Alakazam and this Alakazam is the fact that it has Kinesis instead of Thunder Wave. Regisoccer. I don't know, Golem kinda looks like a soccer ball to me, at least when you're playing Red, Blue, Yellow. Yes, Rock Throw instead of Rock Slide. Golem cannot learn Rock Slide from level up, only Rock Throw. And Rock Throw has 65% accuracy. So I'm going to have fun there. I don't know why I called this, but why though? I guess just its overall expression. Yeah, Water Gun. That's going to help me. Withdraw and Amnesia. I'm just going to make this a defensive tank, but it doesn't have any way to recover. So, not really going to see much use with Withdraw there. Lapras. Just Lapras with an extra S. Ass. Lapras gets really good moves through level up. I mean, look at that. Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Body Slam, and Confuse Ray. Those are all good moves. Yeah, boy! Just Eevee's cry. It just sounds like, yeah, boy. And that's basically its typical offensive moves that you teach Jolteon, except replace Thunder with Thunderbolt. The rest of my Pokemon. Pokemon Sleep. What happened to Pokemon Sleep, by the way? Is it released? Is it still in development? Did it get canceled? Like, what happened? It's been like a couple of years since I've heard of it. I don't know when I've heard of it. Why does Snorlax get Harden? that just sounds wrong. And yeah, its only attacking move is Body Slam. But it gets Amnesia, though. Got canceled. Mew 74, because, like, Mewtwo... Ooh, I like that coloration. Look at that coloration of the Mewtwo. Oh my. But yeah, gotta nickname Mewtwo Mew numbers, so why not 74? Also Mario 74. This Mewtwo is basically the pinnacle of, like, walling Mewtwo's. You got the Barrier, Amnesia, Recover. This thing's never gonna die. But it's only attacking move Psychic. Mew-oo-woo. Just, I think that's fairly obvious. Too bad Mew only gets 5 moves. Its 5th move is Pound. But yeah, it more or less has all it needs. And then the rest of the 7 Pokemon is more or less the same as the level 100 Pokemons. I think I'm going to use the level 100 Pokemon for Gym Leader Castle also. We have Raymond, because everyone loves Raymond, just like everyone loves Charizard for some reason. More or less the same moves there. 9. Just a reference to Pokemon White 2 speedruns where they catch Excadrill, and in older runs, depending on the level they caught the Excadrill in, they nickname it the last digit of numbers, so they reference when they caught the Excadrill for certain strategies. And earliest you can catch Dugtrio is 29, so I nicknamed it 9. I'm sure you know what win button is. It's the same damn guy, just put on a different beard and mustache. But yeah, Alakazam is pretty much the win button. It's so good. It's like the second best Gen 1 Pokemon. Not named Mewtwo or Mew. Same Lapras. No goggles, because, you know, Dory. Dory's better without the goggles. Alto! Every time you miss in Pocket Monster Stadium 2, you hear the announcer go Alto, and that's a reference to how it has Thunder, and Thunder is known for missing more often than it hits. Am I right? Uber. Snorlax is pretty much Uber. I mean, in Gen 2, it's pretty much the most... Even though it's... Like, why is Snorlax OU in Gen 2? It's pretty much more powerful than every Uber. Like, seriously. Snorlax is too good to be an OU. Like, why? Why is it in OU? Why isn't it in Uber? It's not really the case in Gen 1, but Snorlax is an essential OU in Gen 1. I don't know why, but Golem just looks like a duck to me. Maybe not this Golem, but Gen 1 red, blue, yellow Golem certainly looks like it to me. I spent a long time creating these teams thinking what has good level up moves. Not much has good level up moves. I would have included the legendary birds, but they barely get moves. Articuno, like, the only good bird is Articuno, and that's not saying much. Well, I guess Zapdos too, because Zapdos gets Thunder. Thunder and Drill Peck. Moltres gets, like, nothing. Wait, why do I have this one? Why do I have a level 55? Is this from a trade? Oh, it must be from a trade. But yeah, I'm only going to use level 50s for this. No level 51s, no level 55s, just raw level 50. I suppose that'd be a better challenge. First 2 cups of this is going to be really, really easy, but then Ultra Ball and Master Ball, ooh, those are going to be real tough. Let's see. I have Golem and, like, really the team is going to be everyone except Dugtrio and Golem, whereas, like, that's where the choice comes from, either Golem or Dugtrio. Is the game pausing every time I press A there? Must be, huh? Well, whatever works at a good frame rate for me. Let's see, do I want you? Or do I want the other? I guess Dugtrio for now, because nothing's gonna outright wall me. So let's get this started then. I hope I won't encounter too much emulation problems. If I do, I'm gonna definitely have to look up that. Chopma. Certainly that's gonna be a good... That's gonna be like a joke. If I had a bigger chat, I bet a lot of people would make Ligma jokes. Anyway, yeah, pretty much.
We're finally underway with Pokémon Tournament Poké Cup Pokéball. We have a large contingent of Pokémon with a bewildering mix of moves.
All my Pokemon have pretty much max stats. Like max height, max DVs, max stat experience. Except my Pika Cup Mons.
This is a wild one from the word go.
However, I recently, or not recently, but after the first stream, I actually figured out that it's actually possible to max out your stat experience with literally any level Pokemon. Because, like, there is a way to actually get 0 experience points, but you still get stat experience. So I didn't need to do any careful math at all. I'm still going to stick with the stat experience my Pokemon have. Make it just a little challenging.
The battle has become one-sided.
Yeah, Dugtrio does have fur. I mean, moles do have fur. Although, but, like, I agree, Diglett and Dugtrio are not Pokemon you would think would have fur. But looking at them, they do. No one knows what Diglett is. The bottom of it is a secret to us.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
If all of Diglett,
Bad
like,
Pokémon choice.
if all of Diglett is basically all that we're supposed to see, then how come Dugtrio is longer?
This is a wild one from the word go.
Like, that back Diglett of the trio is more Diglett than we're supposed to be able to see.
How will the type difference affect that? How's that?
Fair. Wow.
Leafy. There, it's a hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle. What a flash! Yeah, it's a hit. Oh,
By the way,
this is down and
you're
out.
not supposed to be able to nickname your Pokemon
There's a
numbers.
difference
You
in
just
the
can't.
number of preserved Pokémon.
But whatever.
Oh, it's Bellsprout.
I don't give a
Remaining
carp.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack.
When I say you can't name your Pokemon numbers, I mean you actually can't. The game doesn't let you.
Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
You people giving your Pokemon actual nicknames as if they're actual animals. I just give my Pokemon names just a series of numbers because they're just code. You can't give feelings to code.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
So let's hear the for win button. To win, you just press A and then C up. And that's all you do to win. You keep pressing that until you win.
First move. The attack wasn't effective. Hypnosis. Oh no, it's been asleep. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Wake up immediately.
Combatants face each other. It's fast
Ah.
asleep. What now?
20 damage.
It didn't do much damage.
That was close.
What a furious battle! It can't move again. What's
Max
that?
turns.
That was weak. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Yeah, not working 3 turns in a row.
It woke up.
Too bad the AI is dumb and can't account for the fact that sleep can only last 2 turns.
Attack it.
Maximum.
The intense battle continues. What'll it do? It's not very effective. What
This
now?
is a fight for the ages right here, by the way.
It fell asleep again. Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
How sad for Drowsy. It can put Alakazam to sleep constantly and it can't win.
What's that? Oh, that's a miss.
What do you mean missed?
The heated battle rages on. What's this? The attack was
I guess it would technically miss if it missed the boat there.
What'll it do? It fell asleep again.
How surprising, announcer, it fell asleep
How will
again.
this news affect the battle? It woke up. What now? Missed the target. This matchup has become one-sided.
Yeah, sure enough, announcer.
A psychic blast. Yeah, it's a hit. It's finally taken down. What will the next Pokemon be?
Drowsy has more special than I give it credit for. So does Hypno.
Oh, it got me! This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
At last.
How's that? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Wow! Take it down with one hit! There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Geodude! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. What's that? A savage hit! Down! That didn't take up!
Like I said, win button.
The battle!
What is that pose the beauty is making? I've always questioned that. Alright, let's give it up for Alto here. Hopefully.
The crowd's excitement is building. This is round 4.
Okay, let's not give it up for Alto.
They strike fighting poses. Oh, with a rough Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Rubber.
That is a really pretty light blue Lapras.
Are they testing each other's strength? They go into battle poses. Flash up Confuse Ray. It didn't work. What now? A decent hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Okay, I gotta remember, the first move is C up, the second move is C right, the third move is C down, and the fourth move is C left. Fun fact for anyone who didn't know that.
Down with one hit. What will the next Pokemon be?
When I organize the moves my Pokemon have,
The remaining Pokemon count is
my stab moves are always the first moves, followed by other non-stab attacking moves. Then I list utility, then support. I think it might be the other way around.
Oh, it's Shoulder.
I also
The remaining
Also, when it comes to
3-1.
how I organize the
Battle has
types,
become one-sided.
I just have an internal listing in my head.
What's that? A powerful hit! The type disadvantage has no effect! What's this?
It's like
There, it's a hit!
I will organize like grass, then fire, then water, then electric. Although I list ice before electric sometimes.
Yeah, it's a hit! Oh! Is it down and out? And there goes the battle!
I couldn't really tell you my internal list, but that's... You get my point.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5. Wow! A savage hit! Taken down on the word go! We might be Oh, it got me. How will the type difference affect
This isn't going to be as bad as Rentals. But, like,
a psychic
well, at least the
Whoa,
first
looks
half
like
of
a
Poké
bad
Cup.
Pokémon choice. Wow, taken down with one
Like,
hit.
honestly,
There's a
Alakazam and
difference in
Lapras
the
are
number of preserved Pokémon.
the only two good Pokemon of the team. Well, I guess Dugtrio is
The
too, but like...
remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one.
The problem with my Pokemon is that they're all... They have one type to attack with, and that's pretty much it. Whereas with Rentals, you usually can get a variety of types to attack with.
And there goes the battle.
However, the Rentals are like so weak. They die too easily, and their moves are not strong. Whereas here, I only really have one type to attack with per Pokemon, but they're strong, even when they're not very effective. I guess that stat experience really does make that much of a difference. I will expect Jolteon to miss a lot,
Field
because
is thinning out. We're into round
in some
six.
rental cases, you can at least get access to Thunderbolt. In Pokécup's case, I think you do get access to a Zapdos with Thunderbolt. But in other cups, it has Thunder.
Hydro Pump. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokémon.
So in cases where I actually need to hit something with Electric,
Word go.
or sometimes even Water, like you're
This
seeing
is a
here,
wild one from the
I
word
might
go.
miss a lot.
Oh, it's Squirtle.
In harder cups, you really can't afford to
The
miss.
remaining Pokemon count
Like,
is
at all.
3-2. This battle
Just
is
one
still
miss
up in
costs
the
you
air.
the entire match.
What now? A powerful hit! The type disadvantage has no effect! It's burrowed underground.
I'm reminded of my last Pokemon Stadium run, where I entered with a Vaporeon, and Vaporeon's like Surf was so strong that
Oh, the attack
it could
missed. What's that?
it would do like more than half the health of other water types.
There's a big difference in HP.
Vaporeon is really strong.
What's this? Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Cubo. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Ice Beam. Devastating. Why? Take it down with
Pokécup's gotta be
one hit.
nothing but the announcer being so shocked of me just slaughtering every single Pokemon, is it? I'm sure that'll change by the time we get to Ultra.
This is it, the semi-finals. No one wants to lose, having come this far.
Alright, let's see how much Pin Missile does.
Now. Pin Missile.
Nope.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice. What will the trainer do now?
You can know if a multi-move hit KOs if, like,
Fireworks are flying in this
you only
battle.
see one animation of them getting hit. If you see multiple animations of the Pokemon getting hit, then they're not KO'd.
Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? The next Pokemon is being pressed. Oh, it's Doduo.
Alright, first thunder of the run. Also, I already noticed, like, how I organized my Jolteon move. Like, I have my stab move first, but then my utility second.
Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious battle!
Alright, Jolteon, come on. There we go.
That didn't take much. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Slowpoke. The remaining Pokémon count is 3-1. The battle
It'll
has
be
become
more
one
okay.
sided.
I don't plan to talk too much. It is Pokemon Stadium after all.
Wow, take it down with one hit.
Although I do have planned subjects.
There goes the battle.
I'll get to one of them when I get to Great Ball.
This is it.
Alright, let me check something here.
Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Yeah, first Pokemon is C up, second Pokemon is C... yeah.
Vigorous attack. A savage hit. Taken down.
Nice.
With a wide
Don't
go.
have to deal with myself, my own win button.
We might be in for a one-sided affair. Oh, it's sealed. How will the type difference affect that?
I don't know where Worcester gets this information, but allegedly
The attack.
Seal, like, maybe not its biology, but like its name comes from sea eel.
Good hit. This matchup has become one-sided. A psychic blast.
As for Dugong, I have no idea.
Oh, is it down and out?
Dew as in like water, I
There's a
guess?
difference in the number of reserve Pokémon.
Like a water dew?
Oh, it's repeating.
Like dew is I know dew is something. I don't know where
Remaining
gong
Pokémon
comes
count
from.
is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Ah! Harsh blow. Wow! Take it down with one hit. Congratulations! The champion has been decided.
Super, super easy. Alright, so, as some of you are aware, I took a long break from this game, and the reason for that is, well, I wanted to build up my teams for all the cups and stuff. But as I said in the previous stream, I was going off of information from this Game Facts guide I had on me. And you might be wondering, why would I do that? Why not just get the information from Bulbapedia or Cerebi? Well, while I could have very easily have done that, and honestly, it's not even that much work. I just had this guide on me. It felt like it took 2 seconds to get the information I want. But it feels like if I try to get information from Bulbapedia or Cerebi, it takes a good amount of time just to get the information I needed.
The battle has become one-sided.
Like, yeah, they have, like, in the case of Cerebi, it's quick and easy. It's actually quick and easy now that I actually took a deeper look into it, because I don't use Cerebi as much. But Bulbapedia, although they have all the information about every single individual species of Pokemon, if you're trying to search for, like, a certain generation, then it's all, like, in different pages and stuff. You actually have to go quite out of your way to get information for past generations. Like, it just feels all spread out to me. Takes just the amount of too much work to make me feel like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this for, like, every single species of Pokemon, just to get the information that, okay, this Pokemon sucks, it learns nothing in its learn set. Because in, like, Gen 1, you often can't trust what a Pokemon learns or not. Like, it's so arbitrary what gets stuff some of the time. Like, what gets Swift as a TM? Like, what dictates that? What gets Counter? Like, you can't, like, you can ask me a Pokemon, like, you can tell me any Pokemon, and I would not be able to answer if it got Swift or Counter or not. Like, there's just no telling why it gets them. So yeah, I was using the guide to dictate what had for level up moves and stuff, because it had it all right there. I could just scroll. It was just as simple as scrolling up and down, and I got the information easy.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
Even with Cerebi, like, it's, yeah, you have to go through every Pokemon individually. You can get the information for a single game, like, they all have that. It's just that you had to go through the toolbar, select the Pokemon you wanted, and then you would get the information for it. That is fine. Like, it's a lot of information. It's still a lot of information. It just still felt like too much to me. Also, I didn't know that at the time. As I went through the Game Facts guide, I did notice some mistakes it had, like a Pokemon being able to learn a move that it didn't learn, or failing to mention that a Pokemon would learn a certain move when it was actually able to. the game facts guide obviously well, not obviously, but like it took some time for me to realize, well, it's game facts, it's prone to have errors, and I looked through it and sure enough, it had some errors here and there that I couldn't really trust. For example, Snorlax can learn Sky Attack. No, it can't. So at that point, like, I decided, you know what, it's time. I need to organize, I need to do some info organizing here. Give myself clean, accurate information for everything I have piled on me. Figure out what's the best way to keep info on me ready anytime. So what I decided to do for Gen 1 was create a spreadsheet Pokédex, basically. I would format cells in such a way that you could... I would format cells in such a way that that literally all information you could ever ask for a single Pokemon was this all in this condensed space. That took up as little of the desktop screen as possible. And I managed to accomplish that feat. It took a while to get the template. It takes me so long to get templates done for projects. That's honestly like half the work. It takes that long just to get the template. Once you get the template down, the work is easy from there. You can just fill out the info. I did this for all 151 Pokemon in this game, making absolute sure of their learn sets, what TMs they learn, everything about them. It was more of like a side project, something I do on the side, something I do actually for fun when I have nothing else to do. And that's really good for me, because I needed something more casual I can do, because I'm not really exactly in the gaming mood except when I stream or record. I'm rather proud of my results. I'm not finished yet. I'm actually really close to being finished. Like, the only thing I have to work on is the Pokemon Learn sets. I got the TMs down. I got literally everything else down. It's just the Learn sets. I'm rather proud of it. I wanted to do this just so I could make absolute sure when building this team, which I've already done long ago, that everything had legal moves. And yeah. Already done that. Already done it long ago. Don't need to. But.
What now?
This spreadsheet will come into use. It'll certainly be handy for me when anytime I play Gen 1 again, which I'm probably not going to, except for honestly when I do the 4-way Gen 1 LP, because that's something I've really been wanting to do, It's just a matter of getting 3 other people to
What's that?
record with me,
Severe hit.
to play along with me, to play along with the goals I have set,
Made himself more evasive. What a furious battle.
which is basically Pokédex completion, do everything, and also go through Pokemon Stadium. Maybe even Pocket Monster Stadium.
And there goes the battle.
I'll talk more about this when I'm, like, more ready to, like, actually try to tackle this behemoth.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5. They strike fighting poses.
So yeah, that's really the only thing that was keeping me from playing this game, was just info building for Gen 1. Taking all the information, things I have on me,
It didn't work.
having trust issues with them,
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
and just organizing so much of the information all into a spreadsheet.
Good hit.
That's so easy to go
Down
through.
and out. What will the next Pokemon be?
Learning information from other sources when possible,
Oh, it's Haunter. How will the type
and even learning more things about Pokemon as I progress through them. Like,
How's that?
for example,
Whoa, looks like a bad
did you know
Pokemon
that
choice.
Mewtwo only learns Payday
Take mine.
in Red Blue Green
Difference in the
and
number
not
of
Yellow?
reserve Pokemon.
Mewtwo cannot learn Payday in Yellow.
Oh, it's got
There's a lot of things that get Payday that really shouldn't be able to learn it.
the battle has
Like
become
Seal, Pikachu.
There it goes.
I guess I get why they would learn Payday. It's like they're all
It's a one-hit wonder.
mascot-like,
And there goes
so there's some logic to that. But then stuff like Nidoran learn it. Or maybe specifically Nido King and Nido Queen. Lickitung can learn Cut. I don't understand that. Its tongue is clearly that sharp. You don't understand.
Field is thinning out.
Voltorb
Round 6.
can learn Takedown, but not Double Edge. And the same goes for Electrode. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought literally every Pokemon that can learn a TM can learn Takedown and Double Edge. Same goes with Rest and Double Team. But no.
Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
A lot of Pokemon can learn frickin' Teleport.
That's a good
It's not just restricted to Psychic types.
Oh, is it down and
For
out?
instance,
What will the next
Jigglypuff and
Pokemon be?
Clefairy can learn Teleport. Arcanine can learn Teleport.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Chansey can learn Teleport.
What now?
Shelder.
Severe hit. Take it down with one hit.
I'm just gonna let that one sink in.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Diglett. The remaining Pokemon.
Let it dig.
count 3 to 1.
Just let it.
The battle has
let that
become
dig in.
one-sided. How's that? A savage hit.
Execute cannot get Solar Beam or Mega Drain, and yet it learns Solar Beam by level up. Dratini and Dragonair do not learn Hyper Beam through TM, but does through level up. Oh boy, it's the trainer that walled Josh. Or not walled, but like lost to him by 4 HP. Wait, what? Excuse me? I'm gonna check that after this.
We might be in for a one-sided affair.
Is this another case of me trusting the game facts guide when I shouldn't have?
How will the type difference affect that?
Now that I think about it, I don't recall seeing Smokescreen when I was working on the Pokédex spreadsheet. I think it's actually a trade-back move.
What's that? Super effective. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Josh's favorite sound effect.
Flamethrower. Power strike. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Abra! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Gosh, those Gen 1 accents in the eyes.
What a flash! Block the weak spot. Wow! Take it down with one hit! And there goes the battle!
I like how the screen's dark for some reason. Alright, I'm checking. Hold on, let me let this play out, then pause the emulator. It's F2. Right. No. Okay. Okay, open that. Open my spreadsheet. Okay. Charmander, Charizard. No, I was just misreading the game facts guide. That was a me problem. It's not a game facts problem. Just to confirm. Yeah, it does not get Smokescreen. Okay, so that was just a me problem. Growlithe not getting Growl was also a me problem.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Wig Tough. It's wearing a wig of Tough.
Vigorous attack.
Wigglytuff should totally get huge power.
This is a wild one.
I mean, Moonrabbit. I'm convinced it's a rabbit. It lives near Mount Moon.
How will the type difference affect
It evolves with a Moonstone. It should get huge power.
What now?
So at least people have a reason to use Wigglytuff.
Hit you, Thunder Wave. Oop, it's paralyzed. Fireworks are flying.
Doesn't Wigglytuff get competitive? Or was Radical Red spoiling me? Go back in your ball and drag some air.
There's a difference in the number of
Encapsulate it, put it on the ground, tie it to a rope and drag it.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. What's this? Power Strike! It's paralyzed on the spot. Neither one is conceding an inch. What'll it do? A decent hit. Flamethrower. Wow, that's an effective hit. Wow, take it down with one hit. Congratulations! The champion has been decided!
Alright, now hopefully we should actually get some troublesome fights. It appears 9 is very much outclassing Duck here. I want to try to use Duck. Maybe I'll use it for Master Ball. No promises there, though. Now that I'm starting Ultra Ball, let's go over one more subject after I decide my Pokemon here. Chokma, the return of Chopma. Ape Prime.
We're ready to roll! Pokemon Tournament Poké Cup Ultra Ball. The excitement continues to build here at Pokemon Stadium. Let the battle commence!
Off Venom.
Ah! Mighty blow to the word go! Taken down on the word go!
Also, speaking of Pokedex, anyone want to explain why Venonat weighs more than Venomoth?
Oh, it's not! How will the type difference affect that?
Anyway, let's talk about my next subject, Kaizo White 2. So I'm probably not going to return to that for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like, I'm not going to do it too often. Like, I'm probably going to do at least this and Yellow Kaizo before I return to it. Maybe just one stream. I might alternate between the 3 games. Although Kaizo White 2 might be delayed. Like, after it. What I'm trying to say is, like, it's gonna be quite a bit of streaming before I return to Kaizo White 2. Because I can play this game, and I can also play Yellow Kaizo much more easily. They're more approachable to me. Yeah, that stream of Kaizo White 2 really put me in a bad mood after the stream. So, if you haven't watched it, don't watch the Raw stream. Please don't. It's boring. I spent way too long looking for Togepi. A Togepi that didn't exist.
Pokémon choice. Taken down on the word go.
I had a guide ready with me that told me the encounters, which isn't 100% accurate and also doesn't provide information if they're Shaking Grass exclusive, and yet it does provide information if they're
What now? Good hit.
season specific.
There it goes. No.
Also, Electrode faster than Dugtrio.
Down. That didn't take much.
I'm not used to that. I know Electrode's the fastest Pokemon in the game, but my Dugtrio is max
There's a
stats.
difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Raichu.
More like
The
Raichance.
remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
But anyway, yeah, like,
How's that?
Starly wasn't too bad because at least I got to
Taken down with one.
talk about Pokemon Ultra. Just Ultra. Ultra in all caps. That wasn't so bad, but it took way longer than I'd like. Because I was used to seeing a lot of Starly. I found Starly, like, the first time I played the game, I found it, like, pretty much instantly. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm using this. Staraptor's good. Yeah, Starly wasn't too bad. Then I got to try to find Riolu. And Riolu, like, oh my gosh. It's a 1% encounter apparently. And we all know how much we love looking for 1%, let alone 4. And because I was using a DS emulator, like, you can't really speed them up too much compared to like GBA or Game Boy or even N64. Oh! Getting some funny luck with Metronome on their side. Mr. Space hyphen Mime.
It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect battle? Hydro Pump. Severe hit. Here's the payback. Oops, that's a miss. Fireworks are flying.
But yeah, Riolu was when
What now?
the game started to break me. Or not even the hack, just the game.
Ice Beam.
The raw game mechanics of 1%.
Oh, is it down and out?
Riolu took forever to find
There's
because
a
I really
difference in
wanted
the
it
number
on my
of
team.
reserve Pokémon.
Even though it would not help for Charon. Because it does not get Force Palm until above
The remaining
Charon's
Pokémon
level.
count is 3-1. The battle
Although
has
I could
become
just
one-sided.
do that, I kind of want to play fair with the bosses. I want to challenge myself to see if I could do it without save states and furthermore actually be at their level more or less. Although with Charon I did go one level above him.
It's a one-sided fight.
I actually went 2 levels above him. Or no, I only went 1.
Combatants face each other.
But like generally with Nuzlocke and stuff hardcore, you usually want to be 1 level above the first gym leader anyway because
Miss the target. Neither one is
they're nigh impossible if you're not. Because you don't have very many options, and most of the reasonable moves and evolutions happen to be 1 level above the gym leader to make them reasonable to fight. Because if you don't, they're basically impossible. being low level, one level really makes that much of a difference. Yeah, I found Riolu, took a big break because I was so drained. Then afterwards, the game didn't really get much better from there. It was more my fault, because then I started looking for Togepi. And like I said earlier, you can't get Togepi. It's only in Shaking Grass. And at that point in the game, you can't get Shaking Grass. You can only get it from after you beat Charon, which I have not beaten Charon yet. I didn't even need Togepi for Charon. I just wanted it just to have something. Just to get it out of the way. Because I kind of want to also go for Pokedex completion, not Living Dex, Pokedex. I'm not going for Living Dex in Kaizo White 2. First of all, you straight up can't. But I did want to try to complete as much of it as I can to show the content, to see what I have to work with for boss trainers. The more Pokemon I have, the more options I have to work with, obviously. I want to see what works, what doesn't. I could just use the team I have used in my previous playthrough. But where's the fun in that? I want to try to... I want to try to see if I can do it without save state abuse. See if I can do it without having the feeling of, no, you must have these Pokemon or you will not win. Although that's already the case with Hugh 1, you have to pick Snivy. You cannot win against him if you don't pick Snivy. But you don't need to win against him.
The underground attack continues. Sparks are flying in this heated match. Combatants face each other.
So yeah, here's the struggle. Hope you have a good time as me.
Oh, it's Alakazam.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this streak by going to my win button here.
What now? A decent hit. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? What's next? Severe hit.
Alright, Blastoise. I got your number now. Now that I've hit all your illusion copies, they've disappeared. That's totally how Double Team works in this game, right?
What's this? Miss the target. What'll it do?
That's how Double Team works in the anime. They just create copies of themselves straight up. And if you hit them, they disappear. So if you hit all the copies, the Double Team wears off.
And the weak spot. It's finally taken down.
Earthquake and Surf should be perfect accuracy for that reason. They should be perfect accuracy anyway. They literally, Earthquake and Surf literally hit the entire frickin' arena.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. Now,
They shouldn't be able to miss.
it's restoring HP. It made itself.
I made a big mistake.
The intense battle continues. What's next?
For those unaware, in Gen 1 and 2, accuracy and evasion modifiers is base 3 instead of base 4. Like, base 3-3 instead of 4-4. So, right now, this Starmie... Right now, this... No, it's not base... It's actually base 2. Just like all the other stats. So right now, this Starmie has 4-2 evasion.
They strike fighting poses. What now? Special stat is that.
In the other games, it's base 3. So using double team twice gives you 5-3 evasion.
Furious bounce.
And when you go the other way, it's like when you're going higher, it goes 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, up into 8-2. And then the other way it goes 2-3, 2-4, 2-5. That's how you calculate the modifiers.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. What's that? A savage hit! It made itself more evasive. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Okay, well, where was I?
What's this? The bear hit. Oh, it's down.
Yeah, I was looking for Togepi, and I was just kind of rambling about while struggling desperately for stuff to talk about, and just rambled on, which I really hate to leave in. It took me way too long to realize that Togepi is actually Shaking Grass exclusive to my memory. After realizing that Shaking Grass was a thing at all, after checking that Audino was found in there. So yeah, then it hit me. Togepi's Shaking Grass exclusive. I only just barely remember that being the case. And then I checked, and it actually is.
Wow! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Wow.
Flash up confused. It's confused. What a furious battle. Whoa! It attacked itself.
Oh yeah, it also has minimum attack IVs, I think. Or minimum attack DVs and stat experience.
A psychic blast. Super effective. Oh, is it down and out? The next Pokemon is being
So yeah, the search for Riolu and Togepi weared me down.
Oh, it's
The rambling made, like, I don't know, the search for the Pokemon pissed me off. The rambling pissed me off. The lack of chat was pissing me off. Nothing about the hack's difficulty was doing it. It was everything else.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. What's that? A decent
And then after the stream, the cat's crying was annoying me. Editing the stream down was also making me angry.
opponent appears beat. How's that?
Because, like,
Boom!
I was already having such...
It's down.
Like, my brain was already on fire from being so
There's a
mad
difference in the
as it
number
was.
of reserve Pokemon.
But trying to find points to edit and cut out
The remaining
in the
Pokemon
stream,
count is 3-1.
like having to search
Become one-sided.
over and over, I was being mad that I was taking longer than I wanted to. I just wanted to get to other things already, being very impatient. And additionally,
It's confused.
my charger
building over this hot battle.
is kind of being bad right now. Like, it shorts out sometimes.
Whoa! It attacked it.
And it specifically shorts out when the charger is the cord's touching the battery.
There, it's a hit.
And apparently it also does this when I'm specifically using Shotcut to edit my videos. I don't know why.
Devastating. Oh! Is it down and
So yeah, that was also annoying me and getting me
there goes
rather
the
depressed.
battle.
Everything about that day upset me. I would have gotten to streaming a day earlier, but just, yeah.
Field is thinning
I'm all
out.
better
We're
now,
into round 6.
but gosh dang. Also didn't help that the day after the stream that I didn't get enough sleep because I was that angry,
They
that
strike
upset.
fighting poses.
I didn't get enough sleep, I was tired, and that left me still bitter.
But that is hit.
Also, I pulled my right arm really hard in the morning.
Lots of weak. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
So my right arm is sore.
A psychic blast. And the weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Charizard! This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Are you Charizard edition?
What now?
Because you have Zard in your name. Or are you Char I5's Charizard?
Right. Neither one is conceding an inch. What's this? There, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Kingler. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Let's see if I can keep Alakazam alive.
Go into battle
Sorry,
mode.
my win button. If I lose Alakazam, it's over. Clearly.
Crab Hammer. Hit the weak spot.
Also, that way we can see the beautiful animation of Crabhammer.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. It's restoring HP. There's the attack. Drill that weak spot. What a furious battle. What'll it do? What the weak
Yeah, how would you like it if I did that to you?
Take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
I'm going to work, okay?
Sorry about that. That's also one thing to bring up. The reason I'm streaming now is actually because for once I'm actually 100% alone. So that got me thinking that I have all the time to think to myself and also stream going undisturbed.
No one wants far.
However, this is going to be the last day that this is the case. My plans will not change, though.
Here's the first move.
Well, they'll change, but they'll be delayed.
What will the trainer do now? A decent hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle. What a flash! Nail the weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokémon be? Oh, it's Aerodactyl! The remaining Pokémon count is 3 to 2.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do to me?
This battle is still up in the air. It's more resistant to physical blows. What now?
Not like you're gonna have Earthquake. And too bad you won't have Earthquake, because you have a unique animation in this game if you have Earthquake.
Now. What's next? Power strike.
Wow.
What's this? Real nasty spot.
Damn, Raymond.
It's down. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Slowbro.
Unfortunately, your streak ends here, because you literally can't deal with the
The
Slowbro.
battle has become one-sided. Combatants face each other. Here's a Pokémon chain.
Neither can my other two. I should have brought an ult, though.
What'll it do? Good hit.
Is this the same Bro Enza as in the Gym Leader Castle? Because that Slowbro is impossible to defeat, or so legends say.
They strike fighting poses.
Yeah, Bro Enza in Gym Leader Castle, for some reason, is well known.
What now?
And well known to be, like, impossible to defeat with rentals.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
For some reason,
They go into battle.
I mean, it is Slowbro.
What's next? A
If I
decent
recall
hit.
correctly, it has Psychic, Surf, Headbutt, and something else.
Whoa! They've attacked it
Thankfully,
back.
no Amnesia.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. What's this? The attack wasn't effective. It shook off its confusion. Yeah, it's a hit. The heated battle rages on. What'll it do? It didn't do much damage. What now? Boom! What a furious battle! Ice Beam! Yeah, it's a hit! Oh! Is it down and out? And there goes the battle!
That texture. That seam. I also like how the same 8 trainers keep challenging the Poké Cup. The Psychic and the Gentleman, they are the hardest 2 trainers in this. I mean, if being in the semifinals and finals wasn't obvious enough, like, they actually are the 2 hardest trainers in this. I mean, the Psychic has Psychic types, which we all know how Psychic types are like in this game. The Gentleman has, like, competitive Pokemon. Like, like Dragonite,
Oh, it's electric.
Tauros,
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
like actually scary stuff. That isn't psychic types.
Super effective.
If I recall correctly, in round 2, he's actually the 4th opponent you fight.
It's paralyzed on the spot. What a furious battle. What's next? Perfect game. What's this?
Gosh dang it, no goggles.
Target.
Gosh dang it, Dory.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
64 edition.
Right. Thunderbolt. That one hurt. Oh, is it down and out?
Guess we're gonna play the old school style of
The
battling
next Pokemon is
with the
being
house rule of no switching.
now.
Not allowed to switch.
Oh, it's Alakazam.
It's just like Pokemon Legends
The
Arceus,
Pokemon are entirely
where
different
like
types.
I'm certain the metagame rarely switches at all.
What'll it do?
Is there even a metagame in Legends Arceus? Like, I'm pretty sure if there was, every battle would just devolve into like
Use Thunder Wave. Oops.
I KO you, you KO me, I KO you back, and then keep doing this. Whoever moved first in the match has the higher odds of winning already, if they're provided that the Pokemon can actually KO the opponent.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Like, there's very little strategy.
Oh, it's Nido King. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues. Earthquake. That's a good hit.
Ah.
Oh, it's down.
Well, I lose. My win button broke.
Both combatants are down to their last.
Oh,
Pokemon.
oh, and I have Alto.
Oh, it's Jolteon. There's just one Pokemon aside.
Well, good thing
now.
Bug's super effective against poison in this game, but Nido King has high defense, so yeah. My first loss.
How's that? That's the weak spot.
If so, unless this crits, I lose.
Combatants face each other.
And it has to hit at least 4 times.
What now?
Nope.
Round
Did crit though.
Savage attack. Whoa, that's tough. Wow. Going down.
Why'd I even bring Oto in this fight? He's not gonna even do much.
And there goes the battle.
I'm not really doing too much thinking. Too much critical thinking for the third Pokemon I choose, honestly. I'm only thinking for my first and second. I'm just choosing haphazardly for the third Pokemon. Yeah, literally the only Pokemon Ulto's good against is Golduck. Why did I choose him? Can Uber get some action? Uber has yet to have
This
any.
is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Good thing I'm a special case in all of Pokemon Stadium, except when it's Gym Leader Castle.
Fighting poses. Vigorous attack. A savage hit. Oh, toxic. It opted to slowly damage the opponent.
Even when I lose all my continues, I'm still the special case. It's like, you know, you can start from the beginning if you really want to. Canonically, nobody has ever won. You're the first person to have ever won.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Nido King.
Ah, yes, my revenge.
How will the type difference affect the battle?
dead.
Wow, take it down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Dragonite. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There it goes! Super effective! Gone! It's a one-hit wonder! Congratulations! The champion has been decided!
Should have been decided last match. Good thing the announcer has player bias. Okay, let's try to use Duck this time. He has to see some screen time, and so does Uber. Now we're getting serious.
It's underway! Pokémon Tournament Poké Cup Master Ball. Who will be the master trainer to win it all?
So this is the tournament that counts. The previous three were just,
A psychic blast!
what do you call that? Preliminary rounds?
Like a bad Pokémon
Like, what do you call the type of tournaments where, like, it's not the real tournament, it's just competing to see who gets to even compete in the real tournament?
Oh, it's Machamp!
Because I can see that working in this case.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokémon.
Ooh, Chantma.
There it goes! Oh, this Pokémon looks wrong. Wow, taken down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Nidoqueen! The remaining Pokémon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There's the attack. Super effective. Down! That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Our first legendary, and it's Zapdos. Or Zapdos. Will he bring in the electric types first? Probably the first time I've opted out win button. Therefore I lose.
Begin round 2.
I predicted correctly. That was exactly what I wanted to see first. Now let's use Rock Throw.
They strike fighting poses.
Oh,
Oh, and a rough Pokemon
I was afraid
kick.
this would happen.
Oh, it's Venusaur! Here's the first move. A decent hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Exactly the thing to switch to.
Here's a Pokemon chase. Oh, it's Charizard!
What are you gonna do? Switch to your electric type? Now it's gonna suffer an actual good hit.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? Flamethrower.
Well, I mean, the first turn switch was justified. You literally can't deal with Golem.
Is it down and out?
Golem and Rhydon exist to wall electric types completely. Unless it's Raichu. Or even Pikachu.
Here's a Pokemon.
Okay, C up is Golem? Yeah.
3-2.
C up's the first Pokemon you pick.
Still up in the air. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
Then C right is the second.
It used Thunder Wave. The move failed to click. How
What is he
will
saying?
the
A click?
Pokemon
Flinch? Click?
go up into the
Doesn't even have Drill Peck. Shake my head.
There's the attack. Oh, the attack missed.
Fair enough, it has 65 accuracy.
Is conceding an inch.
It wouldn't be able to hit. It should be able to hit through Fly, but it doesn't. It's Gen 1. Then again, no generation makes Rock Throw hit through Fly.
Vigorous attack. Oh,
It should.
that's a
It's
miss.
literally Rock Throw.
What a furious battle.
You're like trying to struggle to hit the
They go
dang
into
thing.
battle pose. It blew up again. Savage attack. Oh, it's another miss. Fireworks are flying in this battle. What now? It didn't do much damage. There it goes. Missed the target.
So we're gonna play this game, huh?
In this heated match. The airstrike continues. It improves its defense. The intense battle continues. What's this? That was weak.
Zapdos should have been dead. I mean, flying that fast into a solid megaton rock
Neither one is conceding an inch.
with a beak like that.
It blew up again.
Because I imagine Zapdos is fairly brittle.
The heated battle rages on. What's that? The attack wasn't effective. Vigorous attack. Super effective.
What was that? The fifth time?
What a furious battle. The airstrike continues. It improves its defense. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. What'll it do? Nail the weak spot.
What, you mean its head?
Oops, that's a miss.
I imagine the head's the only soft spot.
Flying in this battle. They go into battle poses. It blew up again. It improved its defense. Sparks are flying in this heated match.
Rock Throw is just thunder, but worse. In every way.
What now? It didn't do much damage.
It should be called Rock
There it
Miss.
goes. Perfect game. It's finally taken down.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Electro. The remaining Pokémon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
2 damage.
It's on top.
That was 11 with a crit.
Earthquake.
I love that earthquake animation.
Second hit. Wow, take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
Definitely want Alakazam. I'll bring Duck and Uber. I'll bring Duck for an explosion. Because some of these Pokemon look too much to deal with otherwise. Okay. Okay, watch this. This might seem stupid, but I'm gonna switch to Duck. Okay. I was hoping for a lovely kiss. So then I'd be asleep, and then switch to Uber. But I guess I can. Okay, that's what I want you to do. That's even better, though.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Snorlax! This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Nothing I can really do but except Earthquake it.
What now?
Oh. What is the AI's luck on Metronome?
Fireworks are flying in this battle. What's that? Goodness!
Please tell me it doesn't have rest. Oh my gosh!
There's the attack. That's the weak spot. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Screw it. I cannot let it rest. I can't. If it rests now, then it's unkillable.
Wow! Going down! Wow! They're down! They're both down! The next Pokemon is being pressed. Here's a Pokemon. Oh, it's Mudbug! The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly. Special stat is down. Here's retaliation. Oops, that's a miss.
That's a kind of rare line. Here's the retaliation. That usually occurs when the opposing Pokemon takes good damage and then they retaliate with something that could do equally as much damage or more.
The crowd's excitement is building. This is round 4. They go into battle post.
Switch to Rhydon.
Oh, and a rough Pokemon.
I take it. No, Sand Slash.
Here's the first move. Oh, the attack missed. Are they testing each other's strength? Here's a Pokemon chase. Oh, it's awesome. What now?
Seismic Toss.
A decent
You have a
hit.
ground type, Seismic Toss.
Will this Pokemon swap change the
Not
flow
even
of
dig.
battle?
Not even. What, do you have level up moves too? Oh wait, you have Seismic Toss.
Light speed. Super effective.
Did you botch your Earthquake TM on Rhydon?
Taken down with one hit. The next Pokemon is being prepped. Oh, it's Gyarados. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2.
Let me just get my
This battle is
freeze
still
dry
up in
here.
the air.
That's 4 times effective on ya.
There, it's a hit.
Oh right, you're the beauty. Your strategy is double team and be an ass.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. What's this? Good
Okay, so I still have one more subject I want to talk about. It's still about Kaizo White too. So I might have said this in the stream, but I've put together a list of every trainer and all their Pokemon, their movesets, level, nature, ability, held item, everything. I've been gathering this information for literally every single trainer. When I did the stream, I've only did it up until Burbank. And I stopped there because I wanted to stream up to that point and then ask chat, or just ask in general, should I be doing this for every single trainer up until the end of the game? Or should I just do the important trainers and leave most of the other trainers up to trying to remember them offhand? I do want to give myself as much quality of life as possible, and dang it, I'm doing just that. I've ended up doing every single trainer, the ones I can anyway. And so far I've gotten up to Route 4. Like, I've just started Route 4. I've just obtained info for Berg.
We're in the last half of the tournament.
The way I've been obtaining the info...
Begin round 5.
Oh good, mirror match.
They strike fighting poses. Flash up confused. It's confused.
Good.
It attacked itself.
I was kind of anticipating a confused ray.
Balls are flying in this battle.
And now I will paralyze
Go
you.
into battle poses. What now? A decent hit. What next? It's confused.
I was waiting to get confused.
Leading and
And switch.
now. Here's a Pokemon chase. Oh, it's Jolteon. It shook off its
You have
confusion.
Dragon Rage, and you're using it against the Lapras.
There, it's a hit.
I mean, to be fair, what else would you have?
Will this
Didn't teach
Pokemon
Thunderbolt.
swap change the flow of battle? Here it comes! Thunder! That will hurt! Oh! Is it down and out?
Anyway, the way I've been obtaining the info for the trainers is by using a cheat code to catch the trainer's Pokemon. I also have the Master Balls to do it.
Oh, it's Ninetale.
The problem is,
This is a fight
catching a
between two
Pokemon
different
ends the
types
battle.
of Pokemon.
So what I had to do to work around that was A, save states,
There's the attack.
and B, to speed things up,
That is hit.
use another code to rematch trainers.
What's this?
Unfortunately, this does not work for every trainer.
What a
Like, if it's like a
furious
scripted battle, if it's basically anything other than the usual you got seen by trainer, initiate battle. If it's anything other than that,
battle. Itself.
then you can't rematch the trainer.
What'll it do? Goodness! Fireworks are flying in this battle. What now?
Catching, being able to rematch the trainers allows me to catch all the Pokemon in one go without having to reload save states, so that way I can view all their Pokemon
Heated battle
at the same
rages
time.
on.
So that definitely speeds up the info gathering.
Pokemon chase.
But for the trainers I can't, it becomes more of a chore. Needless to say,
What's
it
that?
takes a while to write everything down.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? What's this? It's confused!
That's a good animation.
Sparks are flying in this heated match. What'll it do? There, it's a hit. It shook off its confusion.
I will say that
Oh,
I am having
down and out.
a bit of fun learning exactly what the trainers have,
There's a
because it's
difference
kind
in
of
the
fun
number of reserve
knowing
Pokemon.
what I'm going to be up against.
Oh, it's one.
Sometimes it's kind of funny.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Combatants face each other. What now? The attack wasn't effective. Supersonic! It's confused!
The bosses are definitely of the most interest, but you have some noteworthy trainers here and there.
They go into battle poses.
I'm definitely learning a lot, and that does
Too much damage.
give me the motivation needed.
What's this? Goodness!
It's a lot of work, but I really don't have anything better to do, honestly. It's also nice for people who happen to want to play Kaizo White too. Or just take a look at the doc, see how bad the trainers are exactly,
A decent hit!
see how badly designed it is.
What a furious battle!
Because I definitely have more things to say about it as I get to it.
Shook off its confusion. What the weak? Oh, it's down! And there goes the battle!
Also, even with all this, I actually can't get every single trainer. The catch trainer's Pokemon code, it does work for doubles, triples, and rotations. And it does allow me to catch Pokemon in multi-battles. But I can only catch the first slot, much like triples and doubles. Hang on, let me think. But like,
The field is thinning out.
so for like doubles and triples and rotations, I have to like defeat certain Pokemon just to be able to catch the Pokemon I want sometimes. But for multi-battles, I still can only catch the first Pokemon slot. But even when I defeat all of the trainer's Pokemon, it does show me catching the other trainer's Pokemon, but the game acts like I caught the Pokemon of the first trainer that I had just KO'd. So there are certain trainers I actually cannot attain good info for. Same goes for my partner, in the case of tag battles. Like, there's no way to view the summary of your partner. You can only do that in, like, the battle subway. I will, however, write down what's noteworthy about them, because they have fairly obvious setups. Gotta love the sabotaging partners.
It's a head-on collision. Power versus power. They go into battle poses. Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's Alakazam! What's next? A decent hit.
Wow.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? What's this? Heart Flow. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Vaporeon. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. What now?
If Vaporeon does not have 200 HP by level 50, it's not a Vaporeon. Likewise, if it doesn't have 400 HP by level 100, it's also not a Vaporeon.
Good hit. Both combatants still have plenty of gas left.
What was that line? I never heard that one before.
What's next? Yeah, it's a hit.
Also, can we point out how this thing's using Aurora Beam against me?
Power down. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Pathetic.
What now? That's a good hit.
I am reminded of my Pokemon JRPG idea. I wanted to do something special about the evolutions. I wanted to give them, like, unique moves. The reason Aurora Beam or Brine Beam that is, like, I wanted Vaporeon to have an ice move that lowered attack, and always lowered attack. I wanted Jolteon to have an electric move that always lowered either special attack or speed. I wanted Flareon to have a fire move that always lowered defense. And so on and so forth. This might be a problem.
This is it, the semi-finals. No one wants to lose.
Additionally, I want to give them the evolution's abilities that are like maybe not abilities, but like moves that increase their most efficient stat to partners. So for instance, Flareon can boost attack of itself or other Pokemon. Vaporeon can boost defense of other Pokemon. Jolteon can boost speed. I know defense isn't Vaporeon's most well-known stat, but it gets acid armor. And you can't really boost HP unless you're playing Final Fantasy, which you have items that literally double your max HP for the fight.
They strike fighting poses. What now? There, it's a hit.
I was about to say abilities for the evolution, but that also reminded me of like, I wanted to do something with Plusle and Minun, with the plus and minus abilities, where like, plus is like, would be like, it boosts the power, it powers the power of moves by a little bit, just by it being on the battlefield. It'll boost it for itself, and it'll boost it for every other Pokemon out on the field. And Minun would be the same, but for taking damage. It would lower the amount of damage it took from attacks. And then there would be a special thing that happened if a Pokemon with plus and minus were both on the battlefield. To where not only they would do their normal effect, but they would also do other special effects.
What's this? Oh! It's finally taken down. What will the next Pokemon be?
I don't really have the define. I haven't really defined what I wanted to do with plus and minus, but those are the basics.
The remaining Pokemon stock is
It's also like,
the combatants are making smart blocks.
for every Pokemon that has plus, the attack just gets higher and higher. Same with minus.
What'll it do? Yeah!
But if plus and minus are on the field, then what plus and minus do get boosted.
And there goes the battle!
Finally, the other two birds. I mean, just look at this guy. He's loaded. He has tasks. He has tool-assisted speedrun on his side. How are you supposed to beat tasks? He does have a big weakness to Golem, though.
This is it, the final battle! Who will mask in the glory of the championship? Now. Oh, and a rough Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Lapra! Here's the first move.
I thought I would use Blizzard, but
Fireworks are
I want to say this Dragonite has Blizzard. Fun fact, assuming every Pokemon has max speed, Articuno is the only ice type that outspeeds Dragonite.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Jolteon! This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon. Here's a Pokemon fight. What now? Oh, the attack missed! Will this Pokemon swap change the flow?
I'm gonna
of battle?
spectate this Jolteon, see what it does. If it switches, okay. That means I'm free to use
What's
Earthquake.
that?
That's fair. You get 5, I don't.
And the weak spot.
Wow. So yeah, this is also going to be just in case Tauros comes out or something.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
So I'm free to use Earthquake.
What's this? A minor hit.
Wow. 3 hits and the announcer still said a minor hit.
Wow, that's an effective hit. Ah, it's a one-hit wonder. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Tauros.
And there's the tool-assisted speedrun.
Is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
How are you supposed to beat the tool-assisted speedrun?
What'll it
Then
do?
again, it is 1999. Even speedrunners beat tool-assisted speedruns of 1999 if tasks even existed back then.
Fair hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
A hiker admits defeat with grace.
Now. What now? Miss the target. A massive explosion. A savage hit. Wow! Going down. Wow! They're down. They're both down. Congratulations! The champion has been decided.
What? Good ending. Alright, now that I'm done with Poké Cup, I suppose I should talk about future plans. So I want to get started with Yellow Kaizo. I'm going to start over, most likely. I feel like Yellow Kaizo is going to be easy for me to get into, because I've already played Blue Kaizo, and it's also a Game Boy game, so I can speed up to ludicrous degrees. I feel like I can probably get through Yellow Kaizo extremely quickly, even if I do Pokédex. I can't exactly say how I'm gonna tackle the Pokédex, or if I decide to Living Dex, but I definitely will say when I get to it. Oh, yay. This will be my justification for going to Yellow Kaizo. Anyway, I want to do that. I'm feeling a lot more ready to do the post-commentary for Sonic Adventure. And so I can finally post the one video standing in my way of Chow. Then I can feel much more ready to tackle Chow, which I'm looking very much forward to. I'm also looking forward to the fact that I won't have very much to worry about, because that's also one reason I'm doing these streams, is to get stuff off of my mind. The less I have on my mind, the better off I'll be. Anyway, thank you for joining me for Pokemon Stadium. I'll do Prime Cup next, then Gym Leader Castle, and then I'll do all of Round 2, because this game's not over until I do Round 2. Let's be real. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next stream. Starting now, let's go Yellow Kaizo. Just kidding. Goodbye, stream.